Crouching is the most underutilized concept in fitness. Everyone wants to think about squatting, but squatting conjures up this idea of having a barbell on your back and having your heels down on the ground. But a crouch is just any position where you're low to the ground and your hands aren't on the ground. Conventional squatting is one of the best things you can do for your body, but it's not the end all be all. Most athletic endeavors don't happen with your heels on the ground. So you should definitely keep doing squats, and you should also put some crouching into your workouts. Let's go over some basics. The key to crouching is getting more comfortable with your heels off the ground. So we're gonna start with our hands on our knees. We're gonna do a toe squat where you get support from your upper body by pushing through the knees. It's important to make sure you keep your feet facing forward for these, and you keep your balls of your feet attached to the ground. Don't roll to the outsides of the feet. Next up, simply take those hands off the knees. So we're gonna do a toe squat. You can do whatever you want with your arms to start. Just getting comfy, going all the way down, noticing how your balance needs to stay centered over the balls of the feet, right? So if I kick my hips back, my shoulders need to go forward. Or if I push those knees and hips forward, my shoulders need to come back. And you can play with all these different positions, even potentially doing more of a sissy squat where the knees go way forward, and eventually make it all the way to the ground. Now in athletics, it's very uncommon to have your feet both on the ground in the same plane. So we're gonna start getting off axis. We're gonna go down into our crouch, however you feel comfortable. Then we're gonna bring a knee down towards the opposite foot. All right, and you can just swivel back and forth here. This is called a B squat. You can play with keeping this foot facing forward, the direction you started, or just turning it, letting both feet swivel. Just getting comfy moving here. All right, so now you're comfy with putting more weight into one leg in this deep crouched position. So let's start to move in it. You can use your hands and start to do a duck walk here, where we switch from leg to leg, and potentially doing it without your hands at all. All right, let's take it to the next level. So we're gonna go one side, we're gonna pick up this back leg, but now, again, you can use your hands. We're gonna stay on this leg and see if you can either balance on the toes, or this is an opportunity to sit to your heels. Bam. What I like to do is just sit and rock here, getting really comfortable. And this is the best way to build the bottom of the pistol squat. Once you feel comfortable in the bottom of that pistol, let's start working on the full pistol squat. So I always like to start with just the eccentric portion, which means just the lowering portion. Simple. You're going to stick those arms way out in front of you. Try to kick that leg as far in front of you as you can so you don't fall backwards. And just try to go all the way to the ground. And if you fall, boom, whatever. You accomplish your goal. You made it all the way to the bottom. So just keep working on trying to do that as slow as possible until you can catch at the bottom. Once you can do about 3 to 5 reps of that lowering eccentric pistol squat, you got the full pistol squat in the bag. Now it's just time to connect it. So you're just gonna go all the way down. The key is not losing control. Even though you know you're gonna try to go back up, don't lose control and get back up. Keep everything tight. The most common mistake I see people make is when they start to push, they disconnect and they fall backwards. And once you're a pistol squat master, see if you can start jumping into it. For each of these variations, do anywhere from 5 to 10 reps. And if you're doing more than 10 reps, you're probably ready to level up your game to the next one. Now, if you've never worked on crouching before, it's important to remember that you're gonna be working on your joint integrity of your knees. But that also means you need to take it slow because connective tissue takes a long time to change. So take it easy. Don't push it too hard. You got the rest of your life to work on this. If you like this video and you want us to make more, please, please, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and who needs a gym?